Speaker, let me commend Dr. Kingsley Ajiman, who definitely inherited the ritual which was dutifully performed over the years by General Atachia in making commemorative statement in respect of our torchbearers, the respected, the doyen of Ghana politics, Dr. JB Danquah. Speaker, earlier speakers have spoken to various narratives I consider as important, and hence I intend to limit myself to just some few concerns. Speaker, it is clear JB Danquah bridged the gap between the downtrodden, farmers, and our big people in society. Council for Farmers, and the evidence is all over in terms of what he achieved eventually, advocating for the welfare of the farmer. And colleagues have spoken about cocoa farmers. I think it goes beyond cocoa farmers. The start of the advocacy was mainly about the welfare of the Ghanaian farmer. The establishment of Cocoa Board, now Cocoa Board, was just part of the entire achievement and progress he chalked when it comes to advocating for the welfare of farmers. Protection of our lands against our colonial masters, the Aborigines Rights Society, and the likes. The man has distinguished himself. And oftentimes we yield to this tendency of drawing a wedge between JB Danquah and Kwame Nkrumah, which in my view is totally unnecessary. Suffice it to say that they have different views in terms of how the country should be governed. They all achieve significant achievement in their right. And hence, so it's important we stay clear of this tendency of always drawing a comparison. It's totally unnecessary. I was struck when a call for the University of Ghana to be named after JB Danquah received a lot of apprehension and even condemnation. It saddened my heart that such a personality would be treated the way he was treated. But I also concede that the remembrance of our forebearers should not reflect in monuments per se. Speaker, elsewhere, in other developed jurisdictions, the Americas, Britain, Australia, we distill the principles and the things they stood for. And these are taught in our schools, in our institutions, and it becomes part of our body politics, and it becomes part of the formation of our institutions. For me, that should be the thrust of the argument. But it was sad that we received these apprehensions in the call for the University of Ghana to be named after him. I think the Ghana Tourist Authority could make some amendments in terms of how we can cash in on the legacies of JB Danquah. I'm surprised that up to this stage, even the cells where he gave up the ghost, the Ghana Tourist Authority hasn't cashed in on that. It's something that we can cash in on it. People will come from near and far to come and look at these. Where he was buried, it has to be developed, the Ghana Tourist Authority, and it will become a point of attraction. His tabloids is all over. Go to the University of Ghana, BAM Library, and you read a lot of wonderful interventions by JB Danquah. But I think that we need to, the remembrance of such a personality should rather be a binding force that will unite us as a country. I get sad when colleagues and Ghanaians, some people tend to draw this work is totally unnecessary. Let's celebrate these forebearers in their own right and the things they were able to achieve for our country. There's a circle named after JB Danquah. I think this is not enough. It's not enough. We can go beyond that. And for me, that is the trust of what we are talking about. The PDA, the development of our constitutional jurisdiction, and all his contribution must be distilled and celebrated. That is what we should be doing as a country. And I think that if we continue to do that, we'll be leaving a good legacy for this country and generations yet unborn. Speaker, not to sound repetitive, I want to thank you for the opportunity and to commend once again the maker of the statement for such a brilliant write-up. I thank you, Speaker.
Thank you very much, honorable members.